Are you ready to unlock secrets that can make you up to $750 a day? In a world swamped with same old ideas, I have dug deep to bring you new side hustles that are fresh as tomorrow's headlines. All the platforms are free to access. They are easy and user-friendly. You can earn money from the comfort of your home, and they are available worldwide. Buckle up because you're about to venture into a world of new opportunities. Let's dive into these side hustles no one else is doing. Let's make this money. So pet sitting has been around for many, many years. However, if you consider pet sitting in the various ways to make money within the profession, there's a lot of money to be made. When you think about traditional pet sitting, you can make around $12.50 an hour. Now, if you work 40 hours at that rate, you can make approximately $500 per week. But before you say that that's not a lot of money or that's not $750, for the sake of our conversation today, I want you to think about these other ways of making money. Before we go any further, let's clarify, we're not talking about just for dogs. As you are aware, there are so many pets, and you can actually provide a service for all pets or all pets that you're comfortable with and make great money. Now, in terms of the other ways to make money in pet sitting or with pets, think about walking as well as grooming. Those are other two ways that you can make money at home and make a lot of money at that. Now, let's take, for instance, if you have an extra room in your home and you enjoy pets, there's an opportunity. That's a huge opportunity there to actually board pets. You can actually board anywhere from 1 to 10 pets, even more. I don't know the size of your space, but you know the space that you have. I would also say that in that space, you need to make sure that you do have adequate oxygen and also air condition and heating to ensure that the pets are very comfortable in that environment. But you can make anywhere from $25 to $100 per day for each of those pets. Now, that is a lot of money, guys. You think about it. If you have one pet at $25, that's huge, $250 a day. Now, if you have up to 10 pets and you're charging $100 a day, that is $1,000 a day. Guys, that's huge. That's a lot of money to make from the comfort of your home. And there are platforms that are available for you to use or leverage to make this money. The great thing about working with pets, it doesn't matter if you're walking pets, grooming, or boarding them, there is a huge opportunity there. The one thing I like the most about it, guys, is that it doesn't require a college degree. It does require that you have a love for pets and you're willing to care for them in your home and you're able and knowledgeable to care for them. Now, if this fits your personality and something that you would like to do, then I want to encourage you to go to the platform petsitters.com. Petsitters.com is a platform connecting pet owners with sitters for various animals. So it doesn't have to be, again, a dog or a cat. It could be for various animals. But this is your platform that will connect you with your clients potentially, at least until you get a following, and then you can use word of mouth, which is a huge way to make money or to gain new clients. But petsitters.com will definitely help you in many ways. Now, to get started with petsitters.com, once you're on the site, you want to join now and follow the registration process to its entirety. One of the things, now the rates are based on exactly the client, the pet, the duration, all of those things are factors in the actual rate. But this is a huge opportunity to make money. I say, let's get this money. It's easy to do so. And this is one of the platforms. We have several others to discuss. This next opportunity, you can make money on a daily basis by renting a parking space. That's right, guys. You can rent out a parking space. Now, the way this works is, this concept is you have to have access to a space. Now, if you live in a very populated area or a very popular area, you can actually identify the area or the parking space that you have and make that a marketable space for others to park. It could be event driven, it could be daily, it could be weekly or monthly. But that is a huge opportunity to make some great money. Many of you that live in metropolitan areas, you have a huge opportunity because there is a great likelihood that someone that works in that area probably can rent that space as well. The great thing about this too is that I know that you're saying, well, what if I don't have a space? How is this relevant to me? Well, I want you to think about this. There are spaces that are available in the marketplace today that you could actually rent from someone and then take those spaces and make them marketable and rent to someone else. So you don't have to always be the one that have this extra parking space or this extra access to the space. You could be the person that actually rent it from else and then place it on a platform and make more money off of it. Now, I want you to think about it this way. On average, a parking space can go for $30 a day. I know that's not $750 a week, but I want you to think about it this way, that if by chance you have one parking space and you're getting $30 per day, that's $900 per month. That is huge. Now, the great thing is that the platforms, and we're just being modest by saying $30 a day, but there are, within the platforms, you are able to also state what you're willing to rent your space out for too. So you can always move that needle up based on the market. You just have to know exactly what the average person is paying for parking in that area. Also, if you are in a very central location, you can actually increase that number quite a bit. Now, if you're only making $900 a month per park, if you're charging on average $30 a day, you have access to other parking spaces, then you can multiply that 900 by the number of actual spaces that you have to rent. And before you know it, this is passive income that you're gaining and you're doing absolutely nothing but renting the space. It's a huge opportunity. It's a no-brainer. And in fact, that is the reason why you see in your respective towns and cities have all of these parking decks that's going up in your city. And you're like, well, why are they building all of these parking spaces? Because it's low, very low overhead. And there's a huge profit margin and return on your investment. So this is a great opportunity. I want you to go over to spothero.com. Now, a little bit about this platform. Spot Hero allow you to list your parking space in most cities. It will start the conversation. It will help jumpstart your business in terms of getting your parking spaces listed. Once you're on the site, scroll down to the bottom, look for operator. You're going to access the operator link. Follow the prompts to list your spot, and before you know it, you will have your listing out there available for someone to rent out. And before you know it, you'll be generating revenue fairly quickly. That's how easy it is, guys. Easy access to making money. The thing I love about this is that once you list your space, you just sit back and watch the money start flowing in. I hope that you guys take advantage of this. It is a huge opportunity. Now, this next opportunity is very foreign to some, but they are very needed in many environments. We want to talk about opening up a notary service. Many people don't even know what a notary is. So let's talk a little bit about that. A notary is a person that is actually hired to do special projects, by the identity of people who are signing important documentation at some point or another. Some notaries are actually able to officiate different types of ceremonies as well. And in addition to that, they're also used to verify witnesses for certain legal documents or proceedings also. They confirm that a signer of is who they claim to be. And they're also used in the real estate arena, whereby they are actually available and with a particular home buyer or a homeowner when they're signing important real estate related documentation. During that process, they're actually verifying that the person is indeed who they say they are. I know in the United States, there are a lot of opportunities for notaries because many of the documentation that you sign, the important documentation, does require that you have a notary verifying that you are indeed the person that signed that particular document. Although this doesn't seem like a whole lot of work, it is a process to actually become a notary. Now, I can only speak for the United States, but I can assure you that you have a similar person in your respective countries. In the United States, in order to become a notary, it's not a fly-by-night type thing. It just doesn't happen like that. You have to be at least 18 years old and a resident of your particular state. You must also complete an application and pay a fee. Once you pay that fee, then there is a small training course or a workshop that you may be required to attend. And once all of that is completed, in some states, you also have to take an examination. Now, I'm told that the examination is not as difficult, but it's definitely a requirement. So you would have to take that examination. But after you take the examination and you get all your equipment, then you're off to the races. Now, in terms of the pay, now this is really a tricky part. In terms of the pay can range anywhere from $1 to $30 per transaction. The average transaction will take on average about 5 minutes. So in a given hour, if you have the volume, you could do up to 12 transactions per hour. So if you're doing 12 transactions per hour, and for the sake of our conversation, let's just say you made an average of $15 per transaction. That's $15 each transaction, and you did up to 12 transactions per day. That's $180 per hour, guys. If you worked 8 hours, that's $1,440 per day. Not per hour, per day. Guys, this is a huge opportunity for you to make great money, and I am so excited because I know that there are many people out there that would love to make this type of money. When you think about it, or if you work 5 days a week, no weekends, you can make up to $28,800 per month working just those 5 days. That is a huge opportunity. I'm excited about it because I think it's a great way to make money and help people that really need your help. You could actually take this show on the road and do mobile services. You can actually work with a real estate company. You can work with other companies that need realtors. You can work with other companies that need notaries. You can make a huge amount of money. You could be a signing agent with different companies, whereby they will send you different people. It may be slow to start, guys, but if you work really hard, you join some of the professional organizations, you see what's available to you. There are endless opportunities to get your volume up to a point where you can make a great living. Let's get this money. Now, this next opportunity may be a little weird to some, but believe it or not, there's a huge business in becoming a friend. That's right. Sell your service as a friend. You can make a lot of money selling your service to people who are looking to secure a friend. It's a legitimate service and it's not naughty at all, guys. Many times people will secure a friend just to be a +1 at an event because they don't want to go alone. Or they may secure you if they could be freelancers and they need actual people to assist them. So they may hire you for that. They can also hire you to help with different things. Now, keep in mind that when you are actually listing your service as a friend, you are outlining those things that you are willing to do as a friend during the allocated time that you'll be working with your client. The great thing about this too is that if you are particularly great at it and you love what you do, you can actually get a following. And by word of mouth, you can gain more people that you can provide friendship for at a cost. I'm going to tell you to do your due diligence and make sure that you know the people they're interacting with, because you are in an environment where you will be possibly in a small space or in a space with someone that you don't know until you get to know them. But you want to do your own due diligence and make sure that you know your customer. The rates are usually from $10 to $50 an hour. Now that number can be increased based on your particular area or based on what type of friend you are. You can work with the customer to ensure that you're getting compensated for the work that you're actually doing. Think about it this way. If you are a seasoned friend and you've been doing this for a while, you can easily make that $50 an hour. Now, if you're making $50 an hour and you're working on average anywhere from 8 to 12 hours a day, you're going to make on average about $600 a day. That's $600 a day, guys. You can do it if you have enough clients. Now, you may not want to work 12 hours a day. You get to choose, moneymakers, exactly how much you work. But if you're working and you're billing yourself out at $50 an hour and you're working 12 hours, that's $600. Now, you can scale back as you see fit. The other thing, too, is that as you become seasoned, you can actually increase the amount that you're making per hour based on word of mouth. Once you get clients, you can increase your hourly rate. So this is a great way to start making money and not having to work hard. I love this. You don't need a college degree. All you have to do is be a good person, do thorough research, and go out and enjoy being a friend to someone that may need you at that given time that they are reaching out. So if you are interested in becoming a friend today, just go over to rentafriend.com and select join now and follow the prompts. It will take you no more than 5 minutes to actually get started. Once you get started, you'll be on your way to making a lot of money being a friend and also making connections and networking as well. It's a huge opportunity that many people aren't doing because they don't even know about it. So guys, make this money. The last opportunity we're going to talk about today is selling car advertisements. That's right, using your vehicle to make money by way of advertising. In this day and time, every organization or company is looking for spaces to advertise. They want to advertise their products with hopes of making new customers. If you have a vehicle, then why not capitalize off of this huge opportunity to make money by allowing companies to use your vehicle to advertise their campaigns? It is easy to do. It doesn't require a whole lot of work or any extra work. All you have to do is drive your car as you're already doing so. The rates can be anywhere from $50 to $1,200 or even higher per month. Now, this is driven largely based on where you're located in terms of city and location. If you are in a city that is a metropolitan area, there's a great likelihood that you can actually make more money. But also, you can gain bonuses if you're willing to go in certain areas or drive in certain high traffic areas to ensure that this advertisement is being seen by the largest number of people possible. You can also make more money by parking your car in a certain area at times. They will also give you bonuses for things like that. But this is a great opportunity to make money by advertising on your car and not having to do a whole lot of other work. You don't have to clock in, you don't have to clock out. All you have to do is get in your car started and drive. Guys, it's easy as that. If this is something that of interest to you, I want you to go over to carvertise.com. And once you get there, I want you to follow the prompts to get started today. So you have it, guys. I've given you several ways to make money easy. I hope that this has been very helpful for you. If you like this video, I want you to share this with someone else. Until next time.